All right, guys, it is our third chopped challenge, and my son picked out the ingredients, so I have no idea what he's gotten. All right, ingredients.
Chicken breast tenderloins.
Chicken breast tenderloins.
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
Buffalo garlic ranch.
What? Buffalo garlic ranch.
And baby Dutch yellow potatoes.
And finally, baby Dutch yellow potatoes. So here we go. Here are our 4 ingredients. Come back later to see what I come up with. All right, now my idea for these 2 things is to make some kind of chicken parmesan thing because I'm thinking of the mozzarella. So what I think I'm going to try to do with this is I'm going to try to wrap the chicken breast tenderloins around the mozzarella, fry the outside of it, and then bake it. So we'll see how that works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the tendon from these first. You always got to do that because if you don't, that's gross. All right, so it's time to get this chopped challenge started. One of the ingredients was this twisted ranch, garlic smashed buffalo. So I'm going to taste it first so I can see what it tastes like. Oop. Let's see. That is not really good. You know what it reminds me of? Kind of reminds me of blue cheese dressing. Okay, so now that I know what it tastes like, put it aside. And then we're going to get our chicken out of the fridge. All right, so if you don't know how to remove that little tendon, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take a fork. You're going to put your fork inside the chicken. You're going to grip that. Oh, you don't flick it across your table. You might need something to hold that because it's quite slippery. And you're just going to slide the chicken along, and it comes out just like that. So I will show you another one. And then, of course, you're going to wash your towel afterwards. You don't want to use it for anything else because it's got chicken on it. Chicken grossness. So let's hold it. I really hate chicken tenders because of this exact reason. But what you gonna do when it's an ingredient? Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know how many of these I'm going to use. Some of them are kind of small. I wonder if I can wrap multiple ones around. If you kind of put it like right here, then you grip that tendon. It's a little bit easier. You're going to want to give your hands a good wash when this is done. See, it's very slick. So let me go ahead and do all these and I'll be back. All right, I'm done with all that. I'm going to go ahead and get my oil heating on the stove because if this works out the way I want it, I'm going to wrap the chicken around the mozzarella sticks, and then we're going to fry them, and then we're going to bake them. So we're just going to fry them to brown them a little, then we'll finish baking them in the oven. So I'm not going to cook all these chicken tenders. I just went ahead and took the tendons out of all of them because I'm making chicken strips on Sunday. So I figure I'll just use the rest of them then. Because if I made all of them now, that'd be way too much chicken. Make it as a Ziploc bag. Put some of these in there. And I'm going to try to save the flattest ones, the most intact flat ones, to wrap around these mozzarella sticks. Sometimes when you're taking that tendon out, it tends to kind of shred your, not shred it, but the chicken's not as whole as it was. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to season this chicken here. Okay, let's see. Where's my salt and pepper? And then since we're going in an Italian theme with this, we're going to season the chicken tenders with some Italian seasoning as well. Let me get that out of the cabinet. All right. I'm also going to do a little bit of garlic powder because garlic powder goes with everything. Okay. And then we're just going to kind of mix these around to make sure everything gets a little seasoning. Okay. Move my fork out of the way. Let me give my hands a wash before I open up these these mozzarella sticks. So if this works out the way I planned, they'll wrap easily. We don't need to worry about raw chicken touching the mozzarella sticks because they're going to get cooked thoroughly. Let me get my little mallet out so I can pound these a little bit. So we're just going to kind of roll it like this. I know it looks weird, but bear with me. Okay. It's going to be like a kind of like a stiff, a stuffed chicken parm, you know? And I didn't even tell my son what my ideas were on this, so. And I'm not going to use all these mozzarella sticks up. If you kind of press the chicken around it as well, it's good. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with that buffalo dressing. But I guess we shall see, shan't we? Guess I should be thinking, well, my son pick like potato skins or something, you know? What's this? Gross. It's a little bit of that tendon in there still, so I'm just going to kind of pick it out. Go. We're going to just kind of mash it to mold it, you know? Okay, got one more. Look at these little chickens. And then I'll save the rest of those mozzarella sticks to cook it another time. Okay. Kind of molds it around. Now, if I had more time, what I would do is I would Alright, so here we got, and I'm just going to give them another quick little seasoning. Okay. It's going to be good, trust me. Okay. I meant to get some eggs when I was at the store today, but I totally forgot. Ooh. Alright. Let's use this last egg. Hope I don't need eggs for anything, which I will for Sunday, so I'll have to go to the store tomorrow. Alright. Panko. I wonder what would happen if I put some of that buffalo stuff in here. I don't want to ruin the taste of it. So I'm going to use it for the potatoes somehow. Alright, here we go. I'm going to get another plate so I can put these on them when they're dredging. I mean when I'm done dredging them, because I'm making oil for my oil to heat up right now. Alright, here we go. Hopefully they won't fall apart and they'll stay together. And as I'm doing this, I'm squeezing the chicken around so it kind of stays in place. This will also help it stay around that mozzarella stick. It almost looks like a croquette. All right, I hope this is good. So I think I'm just gonna roast the potatoes in the air fryer. That'll be the easiest because this is going to have to bake in the oven. Got one more or two more. All right, oil's ready. Let's get our little croquette looking things in. I wonder if I can do these all at one time. They're all in there. We're gonna let them get a good brown on them. Give them a little flip. See how they are. Oh, look at that. Yum, yum. My stove is dirty. I'm sorry, guys. They're looking yummy, golden brown and delicious. I didn't even check to see if I had any kind of pasta sauce. Let me look. Now, I was very gentle with my little croquettes because I did not want to break them or the breading to come off. So let me see if I've got some mozzarella cheese. I know. Well. And I'm going to look for my Parmesan cheese because it is chicken parm. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to go in the direction of chicken parm. These are going to get a nice little sprinkling of Parmesan cheese. And this chicken is not all the way cooked. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's not all the way cooked yet. It's going to finish cooking in the oven. Okay. I don't know if I'm really going to find this creative or not creative enough. I don't know. But I tried my best. I'm going to use some of this Rouse sauce. Now, normally with this, we would have pasta, but since potatoes is my ingredient, I have to use it. So let's put a good dollop of this. Oops. This is Rouse tomato basil sauce. So it's got basil leaves. And you know what? Chicken parm is one of my son's favorite meals, so I'm sure he will like this. I'm not even letting him see this before the final outcome comes out. There we go. I kind of want a good little coating of this. There we go. Because I like it saucy. All right. Now I can't decide. I have sliced mozzarella and shredded. I'm going to use a slice because this slice melts so much better than the shredded. So we are going to give each little croquette a slice of cheese. I'm just going to kind of fold it over so it stays on its own little croquette little thingy. I'm just going to call it a croquette. And then these are going to go in the oven at 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just long enough for me to cook these potatoes and figure out what I'm going to do with this sauce. And of course, I got to figure out a green veggie. Because we have to have a green veggie. Maybe a salad would be good with this. Here we go. All right, let's get this into the oven. And normally I would put like an extra coating of mozzarella cheese, but those mozzarella sticks are in the middle, so. All right, let's get these in the oven. Baby Dutch yellow potatoes. It says here that they are good for potato salads. They have a wonderful buttery texture when baked, roasted, boiled, steamed, sauteed, or mashed. Let's see what I'm going to do with this. These. I'm going to set my air fryer for 15 minutes. Now I'm a little afraid because last time I made these potatoes and they didn't cook. I used them in my little baby steam pot and they did not cook well. So I'm just gonna kind of half them this way. That makes them thinner. They're so cute. Look at them. And I guess if they're not done after 15 minutes, I will just put them back in. Oops, that one didn't cut very well. You know what? I'm going to bake these with some of this ranch on it. See how that is. Potatoes. It kind of tasted like, ooh, blue cheesy, so why not, right? Hopefully they turn out well. You know? I'm only going to do about half these because there's only 2 of us. And this should be plenty. I'm going to do a couple more. And that should be plenty for just me right now. We're going to put our potatoes in this bowl. That one's dirty. Come on, wash it. Okay, my air fryer's calling. It is dirty. But it's okay. I just roasted potatoes in it last night, so that should be fine. Probably not very smart to put my hand. Oh well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some olive oil. And then we're going to take some of this. All right. Hope these are good. Get in there. Try to put them in a little single layer. There's one in there. All right. It's time to turn those potatoes. Let's see what they are looking like. Not bad. Looking good. Let's put them back in for the rest of the time. All right, y'all ready to see what I did with these ingredients? I cut the baby potatoes in half, tossed them in this buffalo sauce when they were cooking, but I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit more on top, just like that. And then I'm going to sprinkle some green onions on there just for fun. Here's the main entree. I took those mozzarella sticks, wrapped them in the chicken tenders after I seasoned them, breaded them, fried them, and topped them with Parmesan, pasta sauce, and mozzarella cheese. So they're like chicken bombs. Chicken bombs. I don't know. We'll see how they come out. All right, guys, here are our plates. We're going to cut into them and see what we think in just a minute. All right, y'all, I wanted to see if that cheese was stringy. It's stringy. Let's see how it tastes. All right, here we go. So hot. Good. Ready?
Good.
Good. Try one of these potatoes. Good.